Leon Kennedy returns in Resident Evil Requiem with a revamped combat system. The new villain is Dr. Victor Gideon, who is connected to Umbrella, and Grace Ashcroft will feature gameplay with a strong focus on horror. Additionally, a sleek black Porsche could be the vehicle that allows us to explore certain areas of the game. So, in this new video, let's talk about these and many other details surrounding Resident Evil 9. Welcome, and let's get started. During the Game Awards, we got a new Requiem trailer that officially confirmed Leon Kennedy's return in this new chapter. The trailer opens with a conversation between Grace and the new villain known as Victor Gideon. This sinister character tells Grace, "It hasn't been easy, but after a lot of effort, we're finally here." Grace insists and asks who he is, and Gideon simply responds by telling her that she is the one he was looking for, that she is the chosen one. Victor is a strange character. He has gold teeth, scars across his body, and appears to be infected with the game's new virus. He also wears a trench coat similar to Wesker's Midnight coat, but with a different design featuring a snakeskin pattern. We don't know if he will be the only villain in the game, but it's odd that we had never heard about him before or about his connections to Umbrella. We then see a crime scene, while at the same time we hear the voice of a woman who seems to be Leon's operations support. At first, I thought it was Ingrid Hunnigan, but for some reason she wasn't shown. Later, I came across several strange theories suggesting it could be Sherry Birkin or even Ashley Graham. If I had to choose, I think Sherry fits better as Kennedy's operations partner. Also, since they both survived the Raccoon City incident, it makes more sense for it to be her rather than Hunnigan. Victor then tells Grace, "Thanks to you, Elpis can finally be free." We are also shown a secret document that was sent to the White House by an unknown source, and on that page we can read the phrase, "for the sake of Elpis." Here, I'm not sure whether this refers to the new virus or to the quarantine imposed on Raccoon City by the government. However, in a recent interview given to Famitsu by the game's developers, it was also stated that Elpis will be very important to the story, and that both Alyssa Ashcroft and Leon Kennedy will be connected to this matter in some way. A bit later, the woman on the phone confirms that Gideon is linked to Umbrella, and it seems that Grace won't only have to escape from Big Mama, but also from Victor. Because of this, I think we'll be doing a lot of hiding while playing as Grace. It also appears that Gideon worked for years at the Rhodes Hills Medical Center, but how could he have done that without being arrested or exposed? My guess is that he may have been secretly working for the government. After receiving the location, we get a look at Leon's new and powerful vehicle, an impressive black Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT, which is actually part of a collaboration between Capcom and this sports car brand. As an extra detail, the license plate on this beast reads ND9642, the same plate Leon has used on vehicles in previous games like Resident Evil 2, 4, and 6. And now I'll ask you this. Do you think this will be the iconic vehicle Leon uses to explore open areas in Requiem? After seeing Dr. Victor's assistant, we get our first official look at Leon S. Kennedy, who returns at 51 years old in a new mainline entry to continue fighting bioterrorism and Umbrella. He wears a kind of tactical outfit with a black leather jacket along with combat boots and gloves. This confirms that his story will be more action-focused than Grace's. In fact, Capcom has confirmed to Famitsu that the gameplay reference will be Resident Evil 4 Remake. On the other hand, I think Leon's new design looks excellent. Nakanishi even made fun of that image that had been circulating online. We then see footage of the infected. Their gaunt appearance in that black liquid suggests the new virus may have been modified with the mold. The trailer shows Victor and his research team, as well as Leon arriving in Raccoon City in his car. By the way, in the Famitsu interview, it was also mentioned that this vehicle will play an important role in the game, but they can't share more details for now. One thing I really liked was this cinematic where Leon uses an axe to take down a group of zombies. As an extra detail, Capcom added a new area within the ruins of Raccoon City that didn't appear in the first trailer. I assume this means we'll be visiting some familiar locations along with new ones within the city. The final part of the trailer shows Leon fighting against the infected. These new zombies can still speak or may be in an early stage of the infection. Either way, they look very aggressive, fast, and are able to use weapons like chainsaws. Yes, a doctor or scientist wielding a chainsaw. Notice that the health bar is circular and resembles the one from Resident Evil 5. It also looks like we'll have a durability meter for secondary weapons such as the axe, a mechanic that seems to be inspired by The Last of Us. Leon will also have close-range moves and counterattacks, including kicks and punches, and he'll even be able to use some enemy weapons, like the chainsaw. Finally, Nakanishi told Famitsu that the game will feature only one main campaign, and that Leon's and Grace's stories will alternate in a way similar to what we saw in Revelations. We'll see the strongest and most experienced version of Kennedy so far, but he will also be pushed to his limits and face the toughest situations of his career. So it looks like we're about to experience Leon's darkest and most intense adventure in the entire series. What did you think about everything Capcom showed during the Game Awards? Are you hyped, or did what you saw not fully convince you? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and tell me what you'd like to see at the January showcase, where more Leon gameplay has already been confirmed. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, take care everyone, and I'll see you next time.